an unstoppable force. Defining the Juggernaut. In the English language, few words carry the same weight as Juggernaut. It speaks of raw, unstoppable power. Imagine a force so mighty, so relentless, that nothing can stand in its path. This is the essence of a juggernaut. It crushes all opposition, leaving a trail of change in its wake. Whether used literally or figuratively, juggernaut evokes a sense of awe and, at times, fear. The word finds its home in descriptions of powerful entities. Think of a conquering army, a dominant sports team, or even a relentless natural disaster. These are the juggernauts of our world, shaping history and leaving their mark on the landscape. To understand the word's true impact, we must journey back to its origins. The story of Juggernaut is a fascinating one, spanning cultures and continents. Crushing comparisons, steamrollers, battering rams, and more. The English language is rich with metaphors for unstoppable forces. Each comparison captures a different aspect of overwhelming power. Take the steamroller, for instance. This mechanical behemoth flattens everything in its path with brute force. Similarly, a battering ram, with its concentrated impact, evokes a sense of focused destruction. The Juggernaut, however, transcends these comparisons. It embodies not just physical power, but also an aura of inevitability. A Juggernaut is not simply strong, it is unstoppable, destined to achieve its aim. This sense of inevitability adds a layer of complexity to the word, setting it apart from other metaphors of force. Across the pond juggernauts on British roads. Interestingly, juggernaut takes on a more specific meaning in British English. Here, it refers to a large, heavy truck. These behemoths of the road, often laden with goods, navigate the motorways with an imposing presence. This usage highlights the word's association with size and power. The British English definition provides a tangible link to the word's origins. Imagine a massive chariot, heavy with religious significance, lumbering down a road. This image bridges the gap between the modern truck and the ancient procession that gave Juggernaut its name. From Sanskrit to English. The journey of a word. The word Juggernaut finds its roots in the ancient Indian language of Sanskrit. It is derived from Jagannatha, a title for the Hindu deity Krishna. Jagannātha, meaning Lord of the Universe, is particularly revered in the state of Odisha in eastern India. Here, the deity's annual festival, the Ratha Yatra, brings the word's origins to life. During this festival, massive chariots, or rathas, carrying the deities Jagannātha, Balabhadra, and Subhadra, are pulled through the streets of Puri. These towering structures, adorned with vibrant colors and intricate carvings, are a sight to behold. It is from these chariots and the deity they carry that the word juggernaut entered the English lexicon. Section 5. The Chariot Festival, Ratha Yatra and its devoted masses. The Ratha Yatra is more than just a procession. It is a deeply spiritual experience for millions of Hindus. Devotees believe that by participating in the festival, by pulling the chariots, or even just witnessing the procession, they gain immense religious merit. The atmosphere during the Ratha Yatra is electric, a blend of religious fervor and joyous celebration. The festival attracts pilgrims from all corners of India and the world. The sheer number of devotees, their devotion palpable, creates a scene of remarkable intensity. It is this overwhelming display of faith and fervor that likely contributed to the word juggernaut, acquiring its connotations of unstoppable force. Section 6. Through Western Eyes. Early European accounts of Jagannath. The Ratha Yatra, with its impressive scale and religious significance, did not escape the notice of early European travelers to India. In the 14th century, Friar Odoric of Pordenone, an Italian Franciscan missionary, provided one of the first Western accounts of the festival. He described the massive chariots and the throngs of devotees, offering a glimpse of the spectacle to a European audience. Similarly, the Travels of John Mandeville, a popular 14th century travelogue, though likely fictional, included a description of the Jagannath festival. These early accounts, though often colored by the author's own cultural biases, played a crucial role in introducing the concept of the Juggernaut to the Western world. Section 7. Dispelling the Myths. The reality of Ratha Yatra casualties. Some early European accounts of the Ratha Yatra propagated a misconception about the festival. They claimed that devotees threw themselves under the chariot wheels as a form of ritual suicide. This gruesome image, while sensational, was largely inaccurate. While accidents did occur in the massive crowds, there was no evidence of intentional self-sacrifice. The misconception likely arose from a misunderstanding of the festival's intensity and the challenges of managing such a large crowd. The British colonial administration in India even introduced measures to improve crowd safety during the Ratha Yatra, further dispelling the myth of intentional deaths. Section 8. Modern metaphors. The Juggernaut in contemporary language. Today, the word Juggernaut has transcended its religious origins to become a powerful metaphor in everyday language. It describes any unstoppable force, from a political campaign gaining momentum to a technological innovation changing the world. The word's versatility and evocative power make it a favorite among writers, journalists, and commentators. For example, one might speak of a juggernaut of progress when describing the rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, or a particularly dominant sports team might be referred to as a juggernaut on their way to a championship. The word's adaptability ensures its continued relevance in modern discourse. Section 9. A timeless symbol, the enduring power of the juggernaut. The word juggernaut has journeyed far from its origins in the religious processions of India. Yet, it retains its power as a symbol of unstoppable force, of inevitability in the face of resistance. Whether describing a natural disaster, a political movement, or a technological revolution, juggernaut evokes a sense of awe and, at times, apprehension. The enduring power of the word lies in its ability to capture the sheer scale and impact of transformative forces. It reminds us that change, whether for good or ill, is a constant in our world. And sometimes, that change arrives in the form of a juggernaut, unstoppable and awe-inspiring in its might.